Alrighty, welcome back to part 2 of this video of the principles of tiling here. We ran out of time in the last video after we finished the bottom half of these multi-layers here. So we're going to start again with the top up here while we're already looking at these graphics. Well, first let's go back to the other ones, yeah, because this will determine how many of these tiles we really need and why waste memory and stuff if we don't have to. So yeah. Just going to go back to laying a few tiles up here. Trying to give it some variation to the room so it doesn't look so all one-directional. Because that's the thing with these caves, is you want them to look natural as possible, and it depends on the tile set or individually can each have an impact that's, its own, because certain tiles, like each one, like these are all like, these 2x1s, these 1x1 slopes. There's the other ones that go upright in some tile sets. This one actually does have them now. I forget these ones here. With those, you can, it's the same shape, but as far as the geometry, but the tile itself takes to the geometry of that so much differently in each of these that it really, you have to customize it to the tile set. It really, sometimes certain rock formations with one tile set will not look as good, or certain block formations will not look as good with a different tile set as they will with certain ones, because it's just the way the tile set looks. Like Crateria's tile set from Super Metroid would be a lot easier to actually to work with, and especially for having just 1x1 slopes mainly. That tile set just looks a lot better for 1x1 slopes, but it doesn't have this right here where this overhang is that overhangs the block a little bit. They don't have those, because it only takes up one 16x16 tile. So what you have is, it lines up with the bottom of this block here. But when you're running across the floor here, like here, obviously, you would see if there's a discrepancy or something, but it's flat. Here, like you can get away with hiding, like if the tile doesn't quite cover, like, all the way it runs up the slope, but you don't see the character's feet not touching the ground if there happens to be like a minor incidental type thing. It's kind of a petty thing that happen. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes, depending on certain circumstances. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Maybe I should not have used two of these in the same vicinity. Maybe this is where I'll use that, actually. Yes, maybe yes. That ain't gonna work out that well either, damn it. Maybe we'll do this. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just working on doing this really quick here, trying to figure out what we're going to do with that, and that looks alright, I guess. I can always update it later and mess with anything like that, but So yeah, same thing as before. We'll start with the rock formations in the tile set here. I guess this one will be good to place like right about here, because it's a big open area, so I like to do these especially in the big open areas as much as possible. That way you get the full effect of that rock. And here I'll just add a little bit of flare. Same thing with up there, I think that tile blends really well to that particular. So I can just tie that in there. And actually, no, I might be able to get another rock in there. Yeah. Do that one there, I guess. That'll work for me. And 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then I'll go. Oop. That's not the tile I wanted. And we'll do another one right about here. So that'll take us over to there. Let's see how this will look in the middle. There we go, that'll do it. So I'm going to go back to my layer -2. Alright, so we got those there. We're about to run out of time again. But yeah, no, we'll just do this probably to finish it off here quick. Maybe throw a different varying block in there or something every once in a while.